Okay. Thank you for that very... Thank you for that very warm welcome. And God, I've got some stuff to share with you. So I hope that you've all got your notebooks out or your iPad set to record, because I really don't want you to miss anything that I'm going to do with this presentation. I want you to think about this one word, vision. The word vision. What does that mean to you? To me, it means the ability to see something long before it actually becomes visible. The ability to see something long before it actually becomes visible. And I want you to think about the people who you know who are great visionaries. Think about that for a moment. For me, a person who springs to mind immediately has to be Rex. A man who has great vision. And the reason I say that is because 38 years ago, Rex had a vision with Forever. He had a vision to bring the very best products to the market. And he had a vision to do that through a group of Forever business owners. And look where we are today. In over 158 countries, close to 3 billion turnover. I mean, it's just unbelievable what vision he had all those years ago. And think about the way he looked at his marketplace and the products that he was going to give us to work with. He saw a marketplace in the weight management sector. I wonder if he knew it was going to be valued at over 672 billion annually today. And he's given us the finest weight management products that you could ever wish to use to build your businesses. What about the skincare market? The skincare market is now estimated to be over 102 billion on an annual basis. And Rex saw the potential of that marketplace and has given us the Sonia products, which I believe are second to none. They are quite remarkable. He saw the power of the daily care marketplace. And that's gone on now to be in excess of 630 billion on an annual basis. He saw the potential in the fitness market. And we've seen a lot today about how people are more aware than ever before about looking after themselves, taking exercise. And that marketplace now is 75 billion and growing. And of course, the nutritional marketplace is 104 billion and growing. And the reason I wanted to share these statistics with you is because of the word vision. Rex has never failed us in any product that he has brought to the marketplace. And I think he's done it again. He has seen a marketplace, which is the Forever essential oils and aromatics. And maybe he's seen a marketplace that you may not yet truly understand. Now, I must admit, if I'm being totally honest with you, when I got the phone call from Aidan and he said to me, "We'd like you to work with us in discovering the potential of this marketplace," I was a little skeptical. I thought, essential oils and aromatics? Really? my first thought was, how does that fit in with the Clean 9 program? How does that fit around the FIT program? How does it fit in with nutrition, with skincare? I just didn't get it to begin with. And then I slept on it. And I got up in the morning and I thought outside of the box. I started thinking about a new marketplace, a new income stream, a new potential. I did some research myself, and I found that essential oils have been around for over 5,000 years. A little bit like aloe, really. Been around for over 5,000 years. And I began to catch the vision of the marketplace. What I didn't realize was the size of it. I mean, how many of you, when you saw the slide come up this afternoon about oils and aromatics, began to wonder what the size of the marketplace was? How many of you thought it was going to be around about 5 billion? How many of you thought that? Yeah, well, that's a pretty big market, 5 billion. Well, we were wrong on that, weren't we? How many of you thought it could have been closer to 10 billion? That's a pretty big marketplace, but we were wrong on that as well. How many of you thought it was going to be 15 billion? And it wasn't until I began to really look at the size of the marketplace and understand that in 2014 alone, the essential oils and aromatic market was worth 25 billion. Now I want you to think about that word again that I used earlier, which was vision. Rex and his team have had the vision to give us a product range that fits in to a massive marketplace. A marketplace that is really dynamic and growing very, very fast. Now, you've seen some of the statistics that Aidan put up, but I am going to repeat them again. Because if any of you are sitting in this room thinking, I don't get it. I don't get why we're adding this product range to our existing range. Look at the growth potential by 2019. Growing by in excess of 10 billion. Now, who wants a part of that marketplace coming into their home by way of another income stream? And you've got it with the very finest products now that Forever can give to you. Just in Europe alone, the marketplace at the moment stands at 7.3 billion. Predicted to be 9.7 billion by 2019. That's pretty dynamic. And something that we can all embrace with these products. So, where do we use the products? That was the first question I asked, because I have to be honest, I wasn't an aromatic oil, essential oil user, really. So I had to open my mind to where I would use them, how I could take them to market. Who else would want to use them? And so I want to open your mind to the potential of where you can use these products in a simple and effective way. First of all, you can all use them around the home. You can put them into diffusers, and you can allow your home to smell wonderful. And each one of the oils that Forever has developed has its own aroma and has its own use around the home. You can use it in the kitchen. You can use it in the bathroom. You can use it in your home office. You can use it in the bedroom. Ooh la la. Sorry. You can use it in the home gym. You can use it in your car, because Forever have got this amazing little USB stick that you can plug into your car, drop a little bit of oil on, and it completely changes the way that you drive. It's amazing. So no more feeling tired when you're driving home late at night. drop a bit of lemon in or a bit of peppermint in, and immediately the senses come alive and you drive home feeling good. You can put your USB stick into your computer while you're working and have a little bit of essential oil coming out to you. But I think you can take it further than that. You can use it in your meeting rooms. You can use it in your training rooms. You can use it at your product launches. Every time you're doing a product demo, light a diffuser, put some oils in it. When you're doing your business presentations, light your diffuser, put some oils in it. So it's completely versatile. And it's really interesting, isn't it, once you begin to think about a product, how suddenly you see it everywhere. I mean, how many of you have ever thought about buying a new car? And when you think about the car that you want to buy, you think you're the only person driving that car. And then suddenly you get in your brand new car, you're feeling pretty cool, you're feeling pretty sexy, you drive down the road and you see them everywhere. Has anyone ever done that? And you know what's really interesting? Over the last few days, we had a few days in Vietnam before we came here. Everywhere I've been, there has been essential oils. We arrived at our hotel in Ho Chi Minh, went into our room, and in our room there was a beautiful diffuser with lemongrass oils burning. And it was like, this is amazing. I went into the hotel, into Tower 3 this morning, went to wash my hands in the public bathroom, and there was a diffuser lit with amazing essential oils burning. It seems to me they're everywhere. So I want to encourage all of you to open your eyes. Think about where you can begin to place essential oils, and think about the marketplace that are already using them and want to use better ones. Be creative. There is no limit to the way that you can use the oils. I was talking to Navaz just yesterday, and Navaz was saying that sometimes she has a little bit of trouble sleeping. So she takes the lavender oil, she mixes a tiny bit of it with the carrier oil, and she rubs it on her feet at night and sleeps like a baby. Think about that, sleeps like a baby. How many of you have got children, little ones, that don't sleep well at night? Well, Steve Hatchett has told me that you can mix a little bit of the lavender oil with a little bit of carrier oil and put a little bit on the soles of their feet. You can light a diffuser with lavender oil in their bedroom and help them relax and sleep. So you begin to think about everywhere that you can use the product. And once you catch that vision, go back to the word vision again, you'll begin to realize that this is pretty exciting. So, the products are used everywhere. Be creative. Think outside of the box. Embrace what Forever have given us today. Don't be skeptical, because it's quite incredible. Now, how many of you want to know how to build an income based on using these products? Because having a great product is one thing, but being able to build a phenomenal business with a great product is another thing. So what I want to share with you today is a little bit about a very simple process that will allow you to develop, manage your businesses just with this product range if you so choose. Who's open to that? Now, again, I'm going to be honest with you and say, when I first looked at this product, I thought, who's going to join the business and want to work with these products? And immediately it sprung to mind, well, it could be aromatherapists, masseuses, it could be people who are in the aromatic sector already. And then I thought, no, that's too limiting. That's too limiting. We've got to think bigger than that. So I did my own research, because I had to be sure. Because if I want to get behind this, I needed to be sure it could work for me. Now, I know this never happens to any of you in this room, But when I prospect, sometimes people say no to me. Does it ever happen to any of you? Sure it doesn't. It does to me though. So I looked at all the people I've prospected so far this year. And I looked at all the ones that have said no to me. And I took 6 of them just for my research, and I decided to give them a call. Because the reason they said no to me was that a couple of them said no because they couldn't really see themselves working with the clean line and the fit. It just wasn't something that motivated them. I spoke to another lady, and she said to me, well, I like the product range, but I'm not really turned on by that yellow stuff. It doesn't taste too great. And I spoke to another lady, and she said, I'm not very good with makeup and cosmetics. I have enough trouble putting my own on, let alone explaining it to somebody else. But all of them liked the business model. So in doing my research, I thought, I'm going to ring these 6 people and say, if I could show you a new and exciting product range that Forever are about to launch, that is going to open up a new marketplace, which is currently worth 25 billion a year, that doesn't taste funny, that is not in the C9 and fit sector, would you be interested? And every one of them said yes. And that made me realize that we got our hands on something quite special. So, let's have a look at how we build a business with Forever and who are our potential prospects. First of all, every single person you have prospected who has said no to you is going to be prospected again because of this product range. Every single customer that you've ever sold a product to is going to be spoken to about potentially looking at Forever as a business because of this product range. Everybody. Everybody's a potential. So in order to get started, what we do is we put together a 2cc kit. And that 2 case credit kit contains, very simply, 2 of the bundles. These have got a selection of the oils in. It contains a tri-pack and 2 of the carriers. Now that's thereabouts 2 case credits. Now the first thing that springs to mind is what a nice little pack that is for 2 case credits. It's not a great big box that's going to lug your arms off. It's a nice little pack. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to recruit somebody, and they're going to purchase their 2cc pack of product. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get people to prepare themselves for success. And I think that's the key here. It's about preparing yourself for success. Because when I work with somebody and I recruit somebody with the product, my expectations are they are going to be a manager until they prove me wrong. They're going to be a manager until they prove me wrong. So my expectations are, once they've purchased their pack, that they are going to watch the videos. And I think you have to give Forever a huge round of applause for the amazing support videos that have already been done on these incredible products. And when you go back to your countries and you download and watch these videos, the one thing that you will notice is all of the essential information you need is very neatly packaged in those videos. All the key selling points about where the product is grown, about how they extract the oil, about why it's the best oil, because you need these benefits at the tip of your tongue so you can share them with others. So I want the person I'm going to work with to really absorb themselves into watching the videos as quickly as possible and become au fait with the information. I want people reading the books and reading the literature on all of the essential oils, but then I want them to begin to read the books that we promote as they begin to want to build a network. Because the product has to go with the marketing model. And if they don't catch the vision of being a manager, then this won't work. So they have to understand what networking is and what's expected of them. I want them to attend all the networking trainings. Because as with the way we start a distributor right now, they will still be expected to write a who do you know list. They will still be expected to write down their goals. They will still be expected to set up their Facebook pages. It is no different to what we do right now by way of building a network. We're just introducing a different product range. So I want my new distributors prepared for success. Because once we're ready, it's 5 months of flat-out work. It is not, I'm going to give it a go. It is not, I'm going to try and see if I can build a business. We are either in or we're out. And we need to build businesses quickly. We need to put money into people's pockets quickly. And if we don't lay the ground rules and the expectations, it doesn't happen quickly. So we're ready. We've recruited our new distributor. They've watched the videos. They have the information. They've read the books. They've attended the trainings. They've written their goals. Now we go to work. And this is the simplicity of the plan that we use to get someone through to manager really quickly. Month 1, our expectation for our brand new distributor is that they will retail a case credit worth of these products. Just 1 case credit, that's what they're going to retail. A case credit worth of the oils and the carrier and the tri-pack. If they do more, brilliant. But the expectation is they don't do less. On top of that, because they've done their who do you know lists, they've downloaded their Facebook groups, we've got a lot of people to talk to, we are going to focus them on and work with them to recruit 2 new assistant supervisors who will also buy their tri-pack, their packs. So 2 new assistant supervisors at 2 case credits. They're 1 cc, they retail. That gives a grand total of 5 case credits. Now, do you think you can do that? Because here's my challenge to you all. I'm throwing it out to you. You've got to do it before you can teach it. So all of you in this room has to requalify as a manager. You ready? Are you ready for that challenge? Well, this side is. What about this side? What about this side? Oh, we've got some real keen FBOs here. Not so sure about this side. So month 1, retail 1, recruit 2 people. Now, the simplicity of the program is that in month 2, you are going to do exactly the same that you did in month 1. You are going to retail a case credit or more, but not less. And you are going to recruit 2 new forever business owners who join with a 2 cc pack. And that gives you 5 case credits. But you are now going to reach out and work with the 2 people you sponsored last month to do exactly the same. And what happens now is you have a team of 3 people, and your team turnover is 15 case credits. And all you've done is retailed a case credit, recruited 2 people, and helped 2 people from the previous month do the same. Do you think you could do that? Okay. Let's have a look at what happens in month 3. Month 3, you do exactly the same that you did in month 1 and 2. By now, you are creating good habits. By now, you are getting into the business building process of speaking to people every single day about the business. You are prospecting every day, whether it be face-to-face, whether it be via social media. But you are in the habit of talking to people and finding your next 2 brand new assistant supervisors. And you're also going to retail a case credit. You can do more, but never less. Have you got that now? And then we duplicate that down. Now, in an ideal world, if everybody did in your team what they should have done, you'd have 9 people in your team. But we know not everybody is going to do what you do. So out of a team of 9, let's just say that you identified just 6 people. Just 6 in that team of 9 who are wanting to build a business with Forever using these products. If 6 people all do their 5 case credits, that means you've got a business that's done 30 case credits and you've now become a supervisor. But we don't talk about supervisor. Supervisor is a stepping stone, because we're now well and truly on the way to becoming a manager. Because in month 4, guess what you're going to do? Correct. And how are you going to do them? You're going to retail a case credit. You can do more, but never less. And you're going to recruit 2 people who joined the business with a 2cc pack, and you've done your 5 case credits. It's simple repetition, simple good business building habits. Now, if everybody in your team did exactly what you do, you'd have 18 people in the group. But we know that that isn't always possible. So let's just say that you had 10 people out of the 18 that are following you. They're coming with you on that journey to manager. They've caught the vision, seen the potential. They understand how the marketing model can reward them accordingly. Now, if you take 10 people who are all using a case credit and all recruiting 2 people a month, that means you've done 50 case credits in your 4th month. That means you've done a base month for manager. That's the key. Base month for manager in your 4th month. In month 5, we're going to do exactly the same thing again. We're going to retail a case credit. You can do more, but never less. And you're going to be working hard, contacting people on a daily basis, showing people the potential, doing your one-on-ones, taking people to business presentations. You're working the system, working the system, working the system. And again, you'll recruit a couple more Forever business owners, 2 new assistant supervisors. You've done your 5 case credits. Now, if everybody you recruited did what you did, you'd have a team now of around about 30 people. But we know not everybody is going to do what you do. But by now, you have built up a core group of people within 5 months that will allow you to have within your team, say, 14 people. 14 people who are all committed to retailing a case credit or more, but never less. Recruiting 2 a month, and you have now done 70 case credits, which means in month 5, you have become a manager. Now, this is a very, very simple program. Think about this. Not only have you become a manager, and as a manager you're making in excess of $2,500 a month, but if you look into your team, there are going to be people just like you who want to follow you through the program and achieve that manager position as well. Think about it. In that 5-month period, you sponsored 10 good people. It's not as if we've asked you to go crazy. 10 good people. Now, do you think you could all do that? Let me put it another way. Let's just say that Rex Morn said today, in fact, he just told me this just now to tell you all this. He said, what are we? We're in April, May, June, July, August. By the end of September, there will be no more recruiting opportunity in Forever Living. You can't recruit anymore. It's only the people you recruit between now and September that you'll ever earn an income from. What would you all do? How many people would you recruit in the next 5 months? How many? You would go recruiting crazy, wouldn't you? So why don't you act as if in the next 5 months the recruiting opportunity cuts off? Because the key to success, the key to building a business quickly is putting a business into momentum. It's about being able to put a business into momentum that starts small at the beginning but gathers huge speed at the back end. And that's when you see people putting money in their pocket, being able to make decisions about their future. But more importantly, when you build a manager business and you've got people coming up behind you who are as motivated as you are, what will happen is you'll begin to identify your first 5 key people that also want to do what you've done, and that's build and manage a business using these amazing new products. So think about it just for a moment. Take a moment to think about the potential of the marketplace. Take a moment to catch Rex's vision of the size of the marketplace. Think about the people that you know right now who'd be excited about these products and would want to use them. Think about the people right now who are excited about the Forever business model and are prepared for a new challenge. Think about the people in your teams right now who are doing okay, but have not yet been inspired totally, who could be totally inspired with this new product range. Because I believe that if you really run with this, pick it up and run with it, that we're going to see quite incredible growth. And as Aidan said earlier, one of the fastest growing networks in the USA right now, their only products are aromatics and essential oils. And they've only been going a few short years, and they are experiencing phenomenal growth. Just with one product range, we have a whole host that you can pick and choose from. The only thing with that network is their oils are nowhere near as good as the oils that Forever Living have. You should feel very privileged to be working with such quality products. So who's caught the vision of re-qualifying as a manager with the marketing model and these new products? Who's really excited about that right now? Or who's sitting on the fence a bit? Who's going, I still don't quite get it? Yeah, 1 or 2 of you. Well, that's okay, that's fine. But let me leave you with a thought. You either sit on the fence thinking about it, or you do something about it. Because there is no time whatsoever to be wasted. Once these products hit your countries, those people that have caught the vision are going to pick it up and run with it. And if you're still sitting on the fence, you're going to be watching them going, how come they're suddenly making manager, senior, soaring, eagle, chairman's bonus? It's because they caught the vision of what's possible. So I want to leave you with this quote if I can. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn how to do it later. Because I believe that Rex has given us an amazing opportunity. And if he's caught the vision of it, if he sees something in it, then who are we not to catch the same vision that he has? I'm not going to say good luck to you all because I don't believe in that, but I am going to say great success to you all because I truly believe with these products that every one of you are going to see a big jump in your incomes, a big jump in your PIN positions, and we're going to see more and more checks given out as a result of this marketplace. So please join me in giving Rex a massive round of applause for giving us these incredible products. Thank you very much. This is how we do